Hey guys, it's Kim here, and welcome to the Outer Wilds. Once again, this is a Twitch VOD. I'm joined by lots of people in chat today who are all trying to troll me and throw me off and tell me to subscribe and ding that bell, because I'm not YouTube anymore. I can't remember how to do any of this. So I've wanted to play the Outer Wilds for ages. It's another mystery game. And basically, the universe is going to blow up in 20 minutes from us starting the game, and we have to kind of figure out why. So yeah, let's go. How was that, guys? Was that okay? I think that was okay, wasn't it? Yeah. Wake up, Neo. Wake up. What's going on up there? That looks fairly explodey up there. I begin every day with a long sigh when I wake up. Oh, hello. Do you know, I've never been able to, How does this one go? I've never been able to roast marshmallows appropriately. I just burn them on the outside and then there's like goo in the middle. It's cold. It's terrible. There's our pilot, back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly, here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. This guy's really got quite intense, staring at me. What do you say, ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna be a worried pilot. Are you sure you fixed the retro rockets? There was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell in the past, right? Anyway, you need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay, thanks, Slate. Am I an alien like Slate? Am I blue and eye? Have I got loads of eyes? Should we just roast marshmallows for the next 20 minutes? Is that an option? Can I do that? Well, I guess I've got to... I mean, I'm not convinced about going into space on a rocket on a construction made from just wood and stuff. But yeah. Oh god, I'm back to playing... Do you know, I haven't actually played using a gamepad for a while now, so... I've transitioned from being a console scrub to being a PC scrub, but now I'm back to being a console scrub. I'm going to be... So do you remember when Pyrian called me out for having to look down as to what keys I was pressing on a keyboard? Now he's going to call me out on having to look down on my controller pad and being like, what button is this? Saying the aspect ratio is a bit off. Hello, Micah. Hey, it's you! I like Micah's goggles. Do they have to make them extra big to encompass the 4 eyes? Slate says you're blasting off on your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going into space? Aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. Ooh, I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we calibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try and land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. Okay. So what do we gotta do? We gotta thrust. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is going bad. Hold on. There we go. No. Okay, that's up, that's down. Whoop. There we go. Whoop! There you go. I landed it in the geyser. It's dead now. Where am I meant to land this? In the geyser pool. Perfect. Wow, that was nearly like the time the external fuel tanks exploded on re-entry. You'll be okay flying the big one, right? I think we've just ascertained. It's not. It's really not. I'm going to walk away from that, because that was dreadful. Oh my god. If that's any indication of what it's going to be like when they let me go in the big ship. Ooh. Hello. Are you making Ribena? Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure among the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossan open up a bottle of the good stuff. Ribena is good stuff. Good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst the one star. Actually, other stars are far too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Well, I'm going to go for that one because I feel like that's a Hot Fuzz reference, and Hot Fuzz is the best film ever. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! Or is it grape soda? Oh my god. Grape soda follows me around everywhere I go. It's just the one murderer, actually. So I love Hot Fuzz so much that my bachelor party, we don't call it a hen do, we called it a stab do, because myself and 3 of my girlfriends went to learn how to use make knives in a blacksmith. And so we went foraging, and then I love Hot Fuzz so much we ended up in the village of WILDS, which is where Hot Fuzz was filmed, and we went to the pub where the Hot Fuzz was, and we had a cranberry juice in the pub, and it was great. What a life. I love my life. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from it's getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? I was thinking that a wooden platform is probably not the best. But yeah, there we go. The launch pad is flammable? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It will definitely be fine for yours, probably. Oh god, it's gonna go all kinds of wrong, isn't it? All kinds of wrong. Hey, this chap has a banjo. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, don't you? Tell me about the instrument. I'm sure all of their I made all of their instruments, you know. Let's see. There's Chert's drums, Riek's banjo, Gabru's flute, and Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels just like yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space? That'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you could always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Right, I feel like that is a clue. A clue. I'm guessing the observatory is this way. So let's go get. Because I know that we've got 22 minutes, or like probably 10 minutes now, to get there. I'm kind of really worried, and I'm like, should I just go straight there and get the launch codes? Hello. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. What's the weather radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we, please? We'll even let you be it. Not today, kid, because I've got big launch things to do. ... Okay, so that's the Final Fantasy VII character. ... Classic dialogue. Zero G Cave and Observatoire. How's it biting today? Fish and rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll all be a little busier without you to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd like to go. I'm guessing because you'd like to fish, right? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep, and it was just the 2 of us sitting around a campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to a Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. Okay. I underestimated how boring this would be. Goodbye. Don't you wish you could say that to more people in real life and just be like, yeah, boring. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then In the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of a hideous beast! Yeah, was there sap wine involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you could be exploring that isn't here? Lol. Thing. Oh, okay, so apparently because this is the tutorial, the timer isn't going off yet. So I can just wander around and do nothing. So, let's go back to the children. Can I go in these houses and break some pots? No, I can't. No, I cannot. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. Okay, let's play. Here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Can I just say, this kid's hat is adorable. It absolutely adorable. I want it. Yeah. Okay, close your eyes, everyone. Close your eyes. Everyone, close your eyes. Equip the thing. Oh, there's something over here. Ooh, ooh. Is it just you? Is it just you? So how many 22 days has it been since Ted got... Ted, I don't even know when Ted last got food poisoning, to be honest. Oh, I remember. We made chicken. Fried chicken. We were making chicken karaage. And it went really bad. Well, it went bad for Ted. I was fine. But, yeah, Ted ended up with food poisoning from that. And now we never have chicken karaage again because I think he's mildly traumatized. There's a child there. Hello. Hi. Aw, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find the both of us, okay? Okay, tiny crazy bug child. Oh god, I'm wet. No, I've fallen. No, oh god, drowning. Drowning. Can I swim? I can't swim. Jump across here. Oh, there you are. Woo! Boof. Hello, ... I won. I'm so happy. Thanks for playing with us. I love your hat. Your hat is really cute. Yeah, there we go. Boink. Played with the kids. They are happy. Do I get, like, +10 happiness or something? I want to go up there. That planet looks cool. Or is it a sun? I don't know. I like that you can see the planets. That's awesome. Imagine if we could see planets here on Earth. We'd freak out, right? Do you think if we were on Earth, could see planets like this in the night sky, do you think flat earthers would still be flat earthers? Fun fact, we can. I know we can, but if you have a telescope and a really good telescope and it's a bright night, I mean like literally like this, where it's like bam, right there. Kind of like the moon and the sun. Like imagine if you could see Saturn like that. You'd freak out. You'd be like, whoa, rings. Anyway. Oh, my God. I love that that's what's triggered you all in chat. Right. What are you throwing rocks at? You've got a cute little hat, too. You're adorable. Hey, astronaut. You know that the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosson said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown up. Ghost matter is awesome. What is ghost matter? Is it a ghost that matters? Ghost matter is super cool. It'll burn the heck out of you. You shouldn't be throwing rocks in there. Ghost matter is dangerous. You know ghost matter is how Tectite lost their foot, right? You shouldn't do that. Obviously. That's what makes it so awesome. Jeez, I'm not dumb enough to touch it. Ugh, you're such a grown-up. Oh no, he called me a grown-up. No. No. I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm down with the fellow kids and that. I am one of you young folk. Yeah. There, I took a picture. It was shit. But there we go. Zero G Cave. What does that say? Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I got Zero G training in case you want a refresher. I probably need it, don't I? Hello. Oh my god. Oh, he's missing an eye. He's got 4 eyes. But missing one. Hey Kim, I thought I might see you. Hey, I just named myself. That's dumb. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? I am a little nervous, yes, given my test flight with the little rocket. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey! I've gotten better. Maybe. It's gonna be terrible. So, think so, do you? Feel like proving to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up in the Zero G cave in need of repairs. If you're looking for some last-minute Zero G practice, head down the lift and into the cave. Or don't! So long as you're confident, you can make ship repairs in space. I'll go and do it. So a while ago, Ted and I went to see astronaut Chris Hadfield giving a talk in Bath, and he answered a question on fixing things in zero G gravity and what it's like. So he's an astronaut that did astronaut-y stuff, and he was on the International Space Station for a while, and he said that because someone asked, like, basically, what's it like being in space and then something goes wrong? And it was like, well, if a lady has a heart attack right now, you know, would you be prepared to deal with it? Maybe not. But, you know, we'd run a drill like that, and then we'd get better and better at practicing it. So when you're on Earth doing astronaut whatchamacallit, training, you just drill and drill and drill and do loads of drills so that even the most potentially scary, terrifying of situations, like, we already automatically kind of know what to do in it. So, yeah. So we should always do drills, and then we can fix stuff in space. Is the end of that anecdote. Getting some zero G. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Nothing much happening down here. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village in the crater. Crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Is anything on fire? Probably only a little. Tektite checked out the crash site with the old Firewatch scout launcher and saw smoke, so they headed over to stamp out any leftover fires. That's responsible. Just like Smokey Bear says. Tektite, isn't that the little thing from Legend of Zelda? Is that what we're doing now? Whoop. Oh, there's nothing up there. Doink. Whoop. Oh, whoa. Land. Am I not in the zero? Is this the zero G cave? Doink. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. This is mildly terrifying. There we go. Ooh. Oh my giddy aunt. It's alright. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. I'm doing it. Look, I patched up that bit. Fuel. Okay. There is a fuel gauge. Well, that's just suddenly made this game a lot more terrifying. Ooh. Come on. Float that way. Float that way. Please. Come on, come on. There we go. Float. How? Horizontal, up, down. Go that way. Thank you. And then touch the butt. Thank you. Oh wow, I can just like bend steel with my mind. Yeah, I'm now suddenly terrified by the fact that we've got things like fuel to keep an eye on and oxygen. Oh god, there's going to be so many oxygen and fuel related deaths in my playthrough now. Where am I going? Oh, is it in there? There we go. Oh god. Oh, God. Oh, God. Go forward, please. Nah. Nah. Up. 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 Just drift. Drift gently that way. Oh, God, no. Down. 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 Come on. That's it. Up. Up. Oh, my God. Precision. Precision. That's it. Get over the lip. Go that way. There we go. Gentle. Gentle. Easy, tiger. Right. Wires. Connected. God, we're going to die lonely and screaming in space. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. 50% of fuel remaining. Jesus Christ. Nicely done. Of course, it'll take a little bit... it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space. But just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock. So get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck. Thank you. Helpful. I'm kind of curious about this ghost matter. What if I... Ow! Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Ow. Is it ghost matter or is it radiation? Is that what that is? Seems like radiation to me. I wonder if we get a thing that means that we can jump through and over there. Is there like cool stuff over there? Ooh, wow. Hello. Hornfeld, Gossan, Feldspar. These are all rock names, aren't they? I recognize Feldspar. Boink. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Am I one of them? Big thanks to the additional founding members of the Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would have never gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, that name. I feel like these are all Kickstarter folk, or Patreons folks, who helped out. That's a cute way to get them into the game. Timberhearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Ooh. Who are you? Hello, Hal. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Don't sing Daisy to me. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited. It's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it. Haha. Oh, jeez, do not break it. Just ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one who's going to space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified! Aw, don't let that make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, don't you remember? You'll be great, I'll promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? I'm just here for launch codes. Yeah, I get that you're dying to head out into space, but seriously, you gotta see this statue before you go. It's an amazing find. Makes me wish we could Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. It looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. Fur is weird when you think about it. This is the first fully intact statue we've ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Oh, jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you got a ship to launch. Take care, boy. Yeah, I often think that, actually, when I look at Milo. I'm like, fur is weird. You're covered in fur, and that's weird. And it's all soft and, yeah, it's smooth. I'm like, aw, fur, weird. Imagine if we were all covered in fur. We'd all be furries. Do you think if we lived in a society where we were all furries, so not like in fursuits, like we were like cat people and covered in fur, do you think that we'd have subsections, subcultures that were like, what would you call them? Not furries, but like, I don't know, nakedies, humanies, skinless, furlesses, the shavers, fleshies, smoothies. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Climate change. Man, those antlers are cool though. Holy crap. I hope we meet them. I bet we meet them. I'm looking forward to meeting them. Ball. Watch closely. These balls move on their own! The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? Magic! The answer is the moon! As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Don't be pulling on me. You know the joke that I'm reaching for. Reaching, fumbling, failing. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to a conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree that the effect is extremely creepy. Oh my god. Oh my god. This reminds me... I'm looking at you, Rock. This reminds me of, you ever seen that video of Creepy Sherlock? Not Creepy Sherlock, Creepy Watson. Where, like, it was just basically this really rubbish Sherlock and Watson game. But, like, every time you turn around, Watson was just right behind you. Because of the way that they coded the AI, basically. Like, you'd walk along and then turn around and Watson would just be there, like... That's what that reminds me of. Creepy Watson Rock. Whoops. Just walk into that. Read. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. God, I didn't realise I'd be learning science. Science? I'm not here to learn. I'm here to play games and brain. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. And then it goes supernova and we're all going to die. Oh my god, is this about what's about to happen, actually? At the star's core, as the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Schertz's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Yeah, in about 22 minutes. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Nova would smack me right now. I know. Nova is everything I want to be, but I am not smart enough to be Nova. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, which was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Check it out. What? Oh. Woo! Oh my god. The crystal... Okay, wait, I've read the thing. Man, I bet you we find this planet and we have loads of weird jumping upside-downy puzzles. Oh, hello. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. I mean, it's not the best tank to put him in, is it? It's quite... He needs some stimulation. He needs some plants and stuff and fingers to chew on. Ugh. Oh, is this our little rover? The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. Ooh, is that Nomai skulls? What you see here are parts of Nomai skeletons, We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually, only 3 eyes. Wait until he meets humans. They meet humans, even. They're gonna freak. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that the Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues in this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Man, we are getting quite the hardcore lore. Wow, okay, what? Ooh. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction. She says calibrating the device won't take long. Oh my god, that's a cool way to do language. Fortunately, the Atl Rock's lack of atmosphere will make a calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to say we finally resume our search. Does that say anything? No. Is anything on the back of the rock? That's cool. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. So it's a Rosetta Stone. Although the text is linear, Nomai text will often branch off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. That's a really cool idea. Oh my god. The devs who made this really thought about their lore and space lore and writing lore and lore. Aside from the dwellings and the structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was also discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. I was listening to a podcast recently where people were hypothesizing that that there's an alien war going on right now. It was a ridiculous podcast. They also believe that we have super soldiers on Earth. Yeah, so I listen to a lot of crap. Ooh, hello. Oh my god. Now, for an indie game, I did not expect that we'd have such a huge-ass world. Holy crap. It's gone all Mass Effect-y. So that's... Okay, so the one with the red planet thing is Brittle Hollow. So that's where they found most of these crazy artifacts. Then we've got Dark Bramble and the Giant's Deep, and that's where the guy drowned loads. Or didn't drown. Or he saw tentacle monsters. Oh, God, is there going to be an underwater level? I hate underwater levels. They freak me out. They scare me so much. You guys are going to have to hold my hand while we play that. That's why I can't play Subnautica. Because I just can't. I know what lurks in Subnautica. At first, I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. I like this chap. This chap is definitely a Nova chap. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire galaxy is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Hello, Hornfells. I have finally come to the observatory. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to travel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm going to learn about the Nomai. I'm going to meet up with other travelers. I want to go somewhere where no one's gone before. I think I'll start with something small. I don't know. I'm going to wing it. I am not going to go to a water planet. Meet up with other travelers. You're going to check in with them, are you? Not a bad plan. No one knows the solar system better than our astronauts. Let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins. Rybeck is on Brittle Hollow. And Gabbro is on Giant's Deep last time I checked. And, well, there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are, if they're even alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. On a more cheerful note, you'll find Eskers stationed on the Rock. They're not a traveller so much as a lunar local, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit nonetheless. Well then, looks like the doors are left for you to send you off. All in all, it's been a fine day for a launch. I am ready to die in space. Thank you, TGYKK94, for the cheer bits. Are you going to be like Picard, to boldly go when no one has gone before? Absolutely. You need to know that everything in my life is shaped by Star Trek. Everything. Nova, 100% Star Trek influenced. I am ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say that before a launch? Well, now you fucking tell me. Anyway, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are very bit safe. Our ships are as every bit safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. What about the fact that the world is going to die in like 20 minutes? Hornfels! Hornfels! Fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I mean, if I die, let's just make sure I die screaming. That's how I want to go out in real life. Just scream. Hello? Wait, what? Why is the statue looking at me? Okay. That's normal. That was meant to happen. Okay. Hornfels? Hornfels, the statue just took all my memories. Hornfels, was it meant to do that? I don't think it was meant to do that. It was really creepy. It might be inside me now. I don't know. Hornfels. Hello? Statue? No, fine. Fine. Actually, tell me more about the thing. Can I have the option to tell you about the statue that just ate my soul? Feldspar was one of the 4 original founding members of the Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gossan, Slate the engineer, and moi. As ground control and later the museum creator, I didn't work for Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossan did. I can tell you that Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test pilots did everything Slate ever did, blah, blah, blah. Lots of stunts, and then one day they didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went, or even if they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, creepy statue. I'm just gonna not look at you. Bye. Right. Time to get our butts to the thing. Oh. Hey, so did you get a look at that Nomai statue? It glowed! Why was it glowing? So its eyes open, then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around it. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you okay to launch, like medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro. So you're better off for searching for more information on your own. Jeez, I'm really jealous you're going to space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? I bet you it's a save point. What's alien for I am a save point? I have saved your point. Oh god, I'm falling! Twat. What a twat. Killed myself. Didn't even get to fly. Didn't even get to fly. Just fell off the fucking side like a twat. It's fine though. Statues saved me. Died in the tutorial. GG. Well done. I'm great. Didn't even... Do I have to do that all again? No, I've got the launch code, so it's okay. I've reset to the first moment. What a twat. I am such a twat. Ugh. That YOGSCAST guarantee. Millennium says, I'm so proud of you. I'm a twat. Oh well, at least I have more time. Did I just die? Wow, bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. But that's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars the night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you a bit jumpy. Well, pro gameplay. What a twat. I've got the launch codes. Did I just die or I've already What? Hey, what? Huh. Must be inhaling more fumes than I realized. That stuff is potent. I love that I managed to just absolutely cuck the game and died before even doing my first day launch. So, there we go.